Back now at Progressive Field. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. Going on. And that's downstairs and outside. And here it comes. Now a screamer into the outfield. One up, one down. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Pence back to work. Swings and misses. 1-1. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around first, digging for two. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Swing and a tapper. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
At the belt and fires. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. Now it's the second baseman. On the ground to third. And that is the inning. Guardians leave one. Joseph Ortiz up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out towards right center field. Hoffman sizing this one up. And that's the third out. Mariners. So two down. Digging in, Joseph Ortiz. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back now in Tampa Bay, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the seventh with nobody out. The Mariners are squarely in the middle of the pack about halfway through the season. Not the worst spot to be in, but I imagine they're feeling antsy about their place in the standings.
Yeah, these guys were supposed to be a strong contender for a playoff spot, but they haven't really made that run up the standings just yet.
Ouch, that one drilled him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now the hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And that's down and away.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Right-handed reliever. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Got him! 2 huge strikeout there.
Well, they're pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
2 outs.
Oh. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Ryan Bliss. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's going to be Kurt Galarraga. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Muller, a tall lefty, 250 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the 2nd game of the series. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. Ross Liriano, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 0-2. Missed inside with the curve. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there. Sam Graham taking over on the mound.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season. So we'll see if that factors in.
Carter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's off the mark. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's been
now a rocket to right center, way back there, and forget it. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the game, and we are all tied up. It's 3-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter. But this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Joseph Ortiz. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Up the middle. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. No outs. Runner at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one in the air. Liriano has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. Joe Mack up next for the Mariners. And that one fouled off. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. All right, grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He powers that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Kevin Kelly.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through.
Up next for Seattle.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Now this is in the air down the line. Reyes drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Mark Thornton. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Jeremy Pena next to hit for the Rays. And that one pulled foul. The M's leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bounced up the middle. And it gets by him. Now it's Alexander Canario. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now let's see if they can string something together and make it a little more interesting.
Down the line. Out number 2. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Adley Rutschman on the ground right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. So the Rays all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Bryson Stott. Kelly back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Up against the wall, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Joseph Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Line drive. Brings it in. And that'll do it. So they go quiet. Back here at Tropicana Field. Now it's the right fielder, Bob Reyes. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Lifted in the air now the left side, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the Hoyt Ulrich on the pitch here.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing
and a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. They get a win in this one, and that's got to be encouraging for a team that hasn't really separated from the pack so far, Chris.
For sure, and it's nice to see him get that W, maybe build some momentum as we close in on the All-Star break, get a little bit of rest, come out of it with some wins, and all of a sudden you look like a real contender.
Back in Seattle, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Caraballo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's a little bit high. 2-0.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Jordan Groshans. In the air, right side. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Lawler, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the ground.
Under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. And back at T-Mobile Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Jacob Wilson. Hard ground ball, base 9. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Junior Santos up and throwing. Gonzalez also getting ready. Here comes the 0-1. Towards first and foul ball. Wilson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Dives and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Strike 2.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nice. And we're back. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there, it looks pretty good. If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's outside. And swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. And now the catcher comes up to him. Eric Newman. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late with the swing there. Out to short. Young rolls across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Slapped foul. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sizing this one up, and that'll do it. Coming out for the Orioles, Junior Santos.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Hard hit left side. Lawler tossed to first. Rodriguez out of the play. At the plate, Austin Wells.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Wells struck right field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Pasquantino now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hit in the air, center field. Clark settles under it. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Jackson Merrill. Next offering is in for a strike. Way high. On its way to the corner. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Clark, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And a good eye there.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Right down to shoot. That is strike 2. And another ball. There's a line drive to left field. And it's into the gap. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. And to a later. Jordan Groshans, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners with the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.